biggest thing I've learned in motorsports in my entire life is never say never. They're like, oh, you're going to end up here one day. I'm like, no, I'm not. I've always enjoyed doing that. I've always been one of those guys that I didn't thrive on trying to find projects that people said I couldn't do. But every time you went to make a step, you always get those people that are like, well, he's not going to figure this car out. I mean, yeah, I figured those out. He's not going to figure this one out. And then that's just a little bit more motivation to figure it out and do a good job.
Hey there, NASCAR fans. Today we're diving deep into the exhilarating world of Tony Stewart's superstar racing experience, SRX. Buckle up, racing fans, as we unfold the thrilling saga of SRX, from its triumphant beginnings to the unexpected pit stop. Before we jump into the heart of the matter, let's relive the electrifying moments that SRX brought to us.
It's Kanaan and Francis Jr. side by side. Trouble. Contact. Kanaan is around. Francis is involved. Michael Waltrip, Cody Swanson. And no, Tony Stewart's now in it.
4 stacked up in the corner and a 5th spun around.
High-speed action, legendary drivers, and the roar of engines. SRX had it all. SRX, the brainchild of Tony Stewart and Ray Evernham, hit the tracks in 2021, promising a racing spectacle like no other. The series aimed to unite racing legends from various disciplines, creating an all-star showdown on short tracks across the nation. SRX series enjoyed a successful run in 2023, with high-profile drivers and thrilling short-track races, drawing attention on ESPN's Thursday Night Thunder.
Are you ready for the Camping World SRX main event?
Tony Stewart leads the field through 3 and 4. Green flag in hand. It is out, and our SRX main event is underway. Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte side by side into 1 and 2.
The field storms into 1 and 2 on the break. Tony Stewart will try to show the way down the back straightaway. Keep an eye on Ron Capps. He'll challenge Schrader for that 4th spot. As everybody else looking for a little room to operate lap. Oh, boy, Keselowski deep into 3 and 4 after that repairs. We get one in the books.
Keselowski on the gas hard, then on the brakes hard as he caught up to the rear end of Schrader. That cost him 1 spot as he'll slide back up front. It is still Stewart with Bobby Labonte right at his tire tracks. Newman, they're in 3rd. Good racing going on from 5th on back as Keselowski looked to the inside of Ron Capps.
While SRX hit its stride with a successful season in 2023, shifting ESPN's Thursday Night Thunder, viewership may have taken a dip from its CBS days, but the excitement and competition were as fierce as ever. Tony Stewart, Marco Andretti, Ryan Newman, champions were born and fans were hooked. However, fast forward to 2024, just as fans were gearing up for another thrilling season, recently the bombshell dropped, and SRX announced an indefinite postponement, citing market factors. The racing world was left in shock, and questions started pouring in. The news left many scratching their heads and wondering what led to the sudden decision. Despite being an entertaining series and a success, there were many financial difficulties that Tony Stewart's SRX faced. Let's talk numbers. SRX faced the challenge of adapting to the changing landscape of racing, especially with the shift to Thursday nights. According to a report by Sports Business Journal, the SRX was able to attract some 3 million views a race in their inaugural season. They did seem to have cracked the code with 1.3 million views on CBS for 6 races, but this was their only high point. Moving to ESPN last year, the series could only average 436,000 views a race on average, and this was the tipping point for them. The numbers took a hit, and financial concerns may have played a pivotal role in the decision to hit the brakes. Despite recent success, the significant dip in viewership SRX faced raised concerns about the series' sustainability. Financial difficulties might have been exacerbated by the changing landscape of racing and the fierce competition for viewers' attention. Just days before SRX's announcement, legendary NASCAR crew chief Ray Evernham revealed his purchase of the IROC brand.
A longtime friend and racing buddy, Rob Kaufman, and I have been working on a project to get the original IROC marks, and we've worked closely with Jay Signori and Roger Penske and a lot of people that have been involved in IROC to gather that history and to get the rights to use those marks and hopefully bring the IROC series back to its original glory someday.
The potential return of IROC adds a twist to the tale. Is it a rival in the making, or could it be the next chapter in all-star racing? While SRX had ambitious plans for international expansion, with talks of races in the Middle East, these plans might have added financial strain, contributing to the series' tough decision. Moreover, the shift from network to cable television impacted SRC's audience, raising questions about the future of broadcasting partnerships. Sponsors who joined it in 2023 now face uncertainty, and SRC's decision provides them with the opportunity to reassess their commitments. Amidst all these challenges, let's not forget the legacy SRX leaves behind. From Tony Stewart's championship victories to thrilling battles on short tracks, SRX brought excitement and nostalgia to racing enthusiasts.
Stewart hanging on, but Swanson trying to find some running room. Kester Evans in speed for third as well. Here they go, turn number 2, last time. One last set of corners to try it. Swanson low, Stewart high. Checkered flag, who's the winner? Tony Stewart wins at Eldora.
Moving on to shedding some light on the man behind the wheel, Tony Stewart has a jam-packed schedule. From NHRA's Top Fuel division to managing Stewart-Haas Racing, Stewart's commitments are vast, and with an expanding family, it certainly suggests a busy schedule.
You know, my life's taking twists and turns, and, you know, just start writing everything on a piece of paper of what you're doing. It's like, well, 4 Cup teams, 2 Xfinity teams, World Outlaw team, Eldora Speedway, the All-Star Circuit of Champions Sprint Car Series, All-Star TQ Series. I don't have any more room on my plate, you know, and 2 NHRA drag racing teams on top of that. So at some point you go, I've got to start taking stress out of my life. I don't have time for all of this.
While there were many questions raised around Stewart-Haas Racing as well, the man had an apt response for it as the team unveiled its new look with a cool logo upgrade.
If there's one thing I've learned in my career, it's that the doubters are always the loudest from the outside. But here's what I can confidently say. Anyone who doubts us doesn't really know us.
Everybody who doubted us doesn't know us.
Because this team was founded by 2 renegades who do things their way. You see, Gene and I don't just welcome challenges, we seek them out. Gene and I joined forces in 2009. Yeah, we were an unlikely pair at first, I get it. People thought I was crazy for leaving a championship-winning team. I want to make one thing clear. These are the moments we continue to work for. I understand performance hasn't been where we want it to be, but as racers, we'll never lose the ambition to win, and the performance doesn't reflect what we stand for. That vision Gene and I built in 2009 is the same vision we have today. I know the racers we have and the people we hire. Everything we need is in this building, and I can tell you that winning isn't just some smoky ambition for us. Our edge, our desire, our relentless ways, these things remain the same. We're here to elevate racing and to win, because we are a bunch of racers.
But did SRX become a casualty of Stewart's shifting priorities? Only time can tell. And with Ray Evernham's IROC making a comeback, there's speculation about its potential success and whether it could fill the void left by SRX. While SRX officially announced a postponement, they're actively exploring long-term strategic options. Can there be a future for this unique racing series? What do you think the future holds for SRX? Share your predictions in the comments. Also, drop your favorite SRX moment in the comments. And there you have it, the rise and fall of Tony Stewart's SRX Racing. The checkered journey filled with triumphs, challenges, and unexpected turns. As we await updates on the future of SRX, one thing is certain, the passion for racing will continue to burn bright. Don't forget to subscribe for more racing updates. Until next time, this is NASCAR In N Out on Essentially Sports. Keep the pedal to the metal.